a term called body burden. So body burden is a definition where it's the total substances accumulated over time. So on average, if you think about it from a cosmetic standpoint, on average, an average woman uses 12 personal care products in a day. So when you really add that up, it's at least 150 individual chemicals in a 24-hour period that they're exposed to, most of which are unregulated, like we discussed. So we've got that, plus all of that list that we just discussed. So over time, that chemical load can just overwhelm the body, and that's what we refer to as body burden. So it's important to look at from all avenues, not just cosmetics, but cosmetics, of course, is the area that I focus on the most.
Yeah.
So
And
evidence, yeah.
And just for the listeners, the body burden is if you're strengthening your detoxification pathways, if you're doing all the things you can do to eat healthier, to drink purified water, to exercise, sweat, all those great things, manage your stress, get better sleep. Your body is an amazing natural way of getting rid of many of these. I think what we're here to talk about today, and Melanie is so beautifully outlining, is that there is such an abundance of exposure to these chemicals that to be more aware and to be more educated gives us the power to make better choices so that we reduce that body burden. So I love that you are going deep on all this stuff. I have another question before we get into the solutions, because like I said, it's not all doom and gloom here, people. But before we get into the solutions, I want to know, as a woman in my mid 40s, I've noticed that I'm starting to notice the aging, and that actually has made me want to use more personal care products and cosmetics. Could I be actually adding more ingredients to my face, more chemicals potentially that speed up my aging?
So no, that's an excellent question. And I don't think it's a question that people think about or ask very often because it just doesn't, it seems kind of counterintuitive, but absolutely there are ingredients that you can expose your skin to because your skin is a skin barrier, it's a skin barrier and it needs to be treated carefully or you can damage it. And there are certain ingredients such as formaldehyde releasers, ingredients that tend to dry out the skin, like benzoyl peroxide in excess levels, and other types of ingredients that are known for drying. And then even chemical sunscreens like oxybenzone. There's more than one reason not to be using that class of ingredients. And ultimately, it can trigger inflammation. It can accelerate aging at the cellular level. And that low grade of oxidative stress and inflammation drives both skin aging as well as overall aging.